Get down there Saturday.
Chris,
Yeah. Be there.
I lost the other one. There, okay, there we go.
Yeah, that was a fan. I would do Guatemala, you can play for science as much as you want. Or his Guatemala.
Once we say the budget, we should start the meeting. It is 6:37 tomorrow, you know? Yep, yep. With me, the pledge.
Allegiance to the flag of the United States of America, and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Made it before. That's right.
Where you want to start?
At the top of the agenda.
We don't have these on it, that's all.
Did you get anything for Iker?
No, I didn't.
You didn't either. Those can be at the top of the agenda. You want, I'm sorry.
No, I just didn't know you had it also. Okay, I make a motion that we accept the public hearing of June 16th, 2026.
Minutes, yeah, I second that. All in favor?
Aye. I make a motion that we accept the town board meeting minutes from June 16th, 2026.
I second that motion. All in favor?
Aye.
Aye.
Then I make a motion that we accept the June 2nd, 2026 meeting minutes.
Second that motion. All in favor?
Aye. Do this one also from
Mhm.
this evening? Okay. Lastly, I'll make a motion to accept the executive session minutes from July 7th, 2026.
Second that motion. All in favor?
Aye. As far as Ikers, no, I did not get any, anybody else that does that in
Okay.
the area.
I don't want anybody to use our equipment.
Okay.
All right, so, are we still looking for
I would,
different costs or?
I would say we'd have to update
Charge a little bit
the
more.
charges. Definitely the charges.
I can get that, current resolution out, so that way you guys can decide how you would like to edit the cost of that.
Okay,
So I'll get you guys copies of that.
thank you.
I'll put that as my to-do list. At the last meeting, Seb said that he touched base a little bit about, possibly switching from MediaCom here in the office to the Surf Internet change, that it would be cheaper and more effective. I didn't realize that that was talked about until I re-listened to the meeting minutes, so I put it on the old business if that was something you guys still wanted to discuss.
Oh, I missed that whole conversation. I don't have any notes for that.
So, I guess we'd have to find out how Surf's doing as far as in this area before we jump right into that. And it'd be not so good if we get a certain amount and then they don't work out as good as we have right now. So, I would say,
There's any contract or anything like that. I don't know how it is for business, but I know my grandparents signed up for it. And it's 3 years, no contract. You're in a price lock. Back out anytime.
Okay,
So I don't know how it is for, you know, the municipality standpoint, but for residential,
first thing we probably have to find out is exactly what we need as far as her computers with the state and doing our, webcam and stuff.
Yeah,
Price would be.
The lowest speed they offer is faster than the fastest speed that MediaCom offers with regard to upload, which is a lot of what we do when we're sending things or doing video like we're doing right now.
So do you feel we should change this, sir?
I believe that we should switch over to fiber internet. Yes, that's my opinion. I've already done the same thing, and I know a dozen people in town that have switched, and they have all had raving reviews about how much of an improvement it was.
so, there are a couple things we'll have to figure out. Maybe I can get for the next meeting, like if there's any contract that we have with MediaCom, if there's any fees for that to cancel and what it would be business wise that I could present at the next meeting. I don't care if we do or don't do this. It sounds like it would probably do better than the half a day it takes me to upload the videos, but
Okay,
I can look into that if you guys would like me to.
yes, if you would.
Are we going to include the phone line, the landline, in the comparison?
The phone line,
Thinking about-
Okay.
I believe we have a phone line with MediaCom currently.
we do.
or- And we want to do an apples to apples comparison then.
okay.
Okay.
I will double check that they have the phone line and make sure that I look at both what we currently have and what they offer.
they could have phone line.
I just have to get the information on the business side. I'll do that, no problem.
All right. All right, as far as the general vouchers. I will make a motion that we accept the general vouchers in the amount of $693.72.
Second that motion, all in favor?
Aye.
I'm abstaining since I haven't seen them.
Oh, do we need to, do we need to do the voting like specifically like Misty, I, Randy, I, Seth, I?
But
Is that what you meant by roll call?
it is, I believe
As
that's
long-
well,
As long as it is clear what each individual person has voted and that's how it's reflected in the minutes, I don't think you need to specifically call on each person. The law says it has to be roll call, but roll call doesn't necessarily literally mean you call each person's name. And the way you've been doing it, you're not talking, the three members are not talking over each other. It's very clear whether you're here in person or you're reviewing as how each person voted. You just want to make sure the minutes accurately reflect that. I would say best practices are you call each name, but I think functionally what you're doing, it probably passes muster.
Okay, so Randy motion to accept them, Misty seconded, Zeb abstained. Okay,
All right, and then I will make a motion that we accept the water vouchers in the amount of $17,170.21.
Second that motion, all in favor?
Aye.
also abstain, same reason.
okay.
The green one, right? Not the purple one?
What are you asking?
As far as,
The bottom is always your record balance.
Okay.
Your
And that's
record
what
balance should always match your fund report.
It did not.
Where's your fund report?
Oh, okay. It did. It was not matching those.
Yes, this is not your fund report. These are
Okay.
vouchers. This
Okay.
is what checks were written, not what checks were cashed.
Regular.
It keeps trying to connect to this. It's not.
Banking.
Did you have these? This is the fund report.
I see it.
I was gonna say there's bank two and bank zero.
Well,
One for water and one for. There we
yes.
go.
Okay.
See if they match at the bottom with that number there.
Ventures. So the other one is. Okay. So. I make a motion that we accept the banking fund bank zero report. $569,746.64.
I second motion.
All in favor?
Aye.
Abstain. I have not seen the documents.
That's fine.
Okay, so I make a motion that we accept the bank two fund report in the amount of $228,900.68.
I second that motion.
All in favor?
Aye.
I abstain.
This one here is good.
Would you have to accept that appropriations report also?
Yes.
To do that this month, right? Budgeting.
You're not gonna do it until after we're done with state revolving fund.
Next month.
When you go these review, I have my meeting set up to go over the budgeting with the state for the first week in September.
Just a question on the water regulatory fee. It shows a negative.
Yes, so, the regulatory fee, the State Board of Accounts realized that that was from the previous state revolving fund from when I think we did a water tower or something. And it's just been sitting in there for $460. What had happened was in like 2020 or something accidentally got deposited in there and it's just been riding it out. So we had to take it out and balance it, so it will be balanced at your next one.
Okay.
And then the documents, when you see the vouchers and the deposit papers, both of them have the signature of the State Board of Account on it, because I was not doing it without somebody being able to go back and say, hey, yeah, this is that.
This is why this happened. Okay.
Mhm.
Yeah. Thank you.
And I am not trying to be rude. I just am trying to make sure that if somebody tries to get into the meetings, that I notice it because I can't be on my laptop, so I just keep checking to see if anybody else is.
Okay.
I can keep an eye out if you want.
Did you say anything else?
I make a motion that we accept the appropriations report for 5/1 to 5/31/2026.
A second, Bill. All in favor?
Aye.
Abstain.
Okay.
What's your number?
I have it.
Mm-hmm.
209. School good.
So is this going in? Yeah. Do you have any talk about that?
I don't know anything about it. Do you know what it is?
I mean, no.
What are you talking about?
The 205, the damage complaint.
We got an email from Zeb about the damage complaint. Was I the only one on that email, Zeb?
I forwarded it to you
Or-
to add to the agenda.
Okay, I added it to the agenda. I didn't realize none of the other board members had seen it.
Okay.
So would you like to discuss the issue with 205 School Street, Zeb?
Sure. Jeannie Goldner, talked to me on Sunday, specifically about some damage to, the gravel area, in front of, her place, and I think extending all the way over to Randy's house, with regard to a surf install, and some holes and various bits of damage. There's pictures attached. I told her I'd bring it up to the board, but I think if it's all on her property, then she'd need to discuss it directly with Surf, if I'm not mistaken. But if it's in the easement, is that?
Yeah.
Us?
All I had to do is rake it out. They had some dirt clods and stuff. I mean, wasn't anything, I mean, I didn't know if they had it that bad down at Rob's house. But I took care of the neighbors in mine, where they put the box, so.
I told her I'd bring it up, and if the course of action is to send her a message back and have her bring it up directly with Surf, because I believe there was a hole in the grass area as well, not just the hole in the gravel. That's what the picture showed.
That's what I would do, just have her get a hold of Surf.
Yeah, say that over.
Zeb, I would just have her get a hold of Surf herself.
Will do. I was also approached by Yolanda. She's in the crowd right now.
Yeah. About the dog.
Yeah, I got the
Yes.
videos, the dog. I got the videos. And then, it's like, his dog won't shut up and it's so loud, you know, and then once he starts barking, then her dog starts barking, so they have a dog war. And her dogs keep coming out like, I don't know, it seems like every hour, bark, 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 every hour.
Who stinks? Who stinks?
Hers.
No
No.
dogs.
She had like two or three, and I have videos too, they won't shut up. I got videos. I got like 10 videos, but I've had more like 100 videos, but you know, I mean, what is that gonna do? But it's to the point where all I hear is dogs barking, even when I'm sleeping. I hear it in the shower, I hear it, cause all I do is hear dogs barking. It's crazy. I mean, I got the videos. It's really retarded to me, because it's like, then my dog gets upset because he's a quiet dog. I have a dog, but I watch him so he don't bark. But these people leave the dogs outside and let him bark all day. You know, it's just a hassle. And I would think that,
She's referring to me and the neighbor across the street,
Brandon's still there?
Elena's.
Elaine.
Oh,
videos.
Elena's down.
Harassing.
They just leave 'em out.
Dogs barking all day. I got
Yeah, they live out in the backside of
nonstop.
her property, right across from her. Right.
I think they were I think there were two complaints there. One was the excessive barking violation for like 10 minutes in a given hour,
Okay.
It's so
and
loud.
damage to the
Like,
fence.
and I would think like she would set an example and go say something because she's part of the board, but she goes along with it.
She's not part of the board.
Yes.
Well, whatever,
She's the clerk.
you know, I'm just saying. like,
I have had no problems with the neighbor's dog across the street at all.
I got videos like.
But I am not adjacent to the property.
Right.
Their dog is in the back and I'm in the front, so, I
If-
mean.
If you would bring it up,
Has a
bring it up
dog.
so she can show you the video.
What's
That's
wrong
what
with that?
Zeb had asked. There's,
Oh, the dog almost went through my fence and attacked my dog and almost bit me. The dog next door. And then, when I go knock and complain about it, about the noise, he called the police on me and put a restraining order, so I can't complain to him anymore about his dog. Which I should be calling the police, but what is that gonna do? Like, I don't wanna harass the police department because of dogs barking.
So they help her, but they don't help. I don't have any idea. This is the first that I don't know.
the thing Zeb had asked her to get a video, so if you don't mind, I'd like her to play it for you.
Up all the videos, like, I've erased a lot of the videos because I was too many.
Is there like a hole?
Oh,
Did the
yeah.
dog,
There's,
like, get a hole in her fence?
Or don't,
she had put a thing up the one side so they couldn't see her. And they put a hole in it so they can see her.
this is one of the videos, and you'll see.
And all of the dogs do bark when there's a train. I 100% agree with that.
But they put a hole
Right.
in your
Just,
stuff.
I know, but, I mean, for every train, they're gonna, it's allowed, you know, but that's just one video where they're fighting. Okay, the train stops, then.
I don't see how they can put a hole in your fence anyway.
No, she's not talking, my dogs did not.
No, the people. put a hole
Oh,
in-
I'm like, my dogs are fenced.
Yeah, I know.
Well, I can't even go to that, well, I covered it, like, he went through it, cause I have like, the the farm kind of
Yeah.
fencing with the, like
Yes.
that. Yeah, he put, and I have this other, put more stuff on there, his face went through there and almost bit my dog's face off, and then I tried to push it because it almost bit my hand off.
Okay.
But this is just one with the train, where you could say, here's another one. That's over there, because they'd be arguing, but there's really loud ones, like. I zoomed that one, that's Angie's dog. And the other one butts in.
Okay.
But this is like every day, and look. It's every day, like all day almost, the dogs. Oh, they've been there for a while. So you see it
There's a lot of evidence.
another day.
Just for the record, my dogs are not out all day. They are not. It is too hot, they would be dead.
I was gonna say mine.
No, they come out like it seems like they come out every hour, every half hour.
Correct, I do
And
let
then
them
they
go
bark,
back,
and then they bark, 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 bark. See, another day.
So I'm a little confused. So are you saying my dogs ate through your fence?
No,
The
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 other dog.
Brandon's dog.
Yeah,
That is.
I'm like, my dogs have not been escaped from my fenced area. I just,
but I can't even say anything, but how much dog barking can you take?
well, and the neighbor next to us has a German Shepherd and the neighbors next to us have dogs. Like everybody on the block has dogs. I 100% agree. But
I have
I'm
a dog.
outside most of the time. I'm outside with my dogs, so.
And speaking for this neighbor,
Hmm.
we actually put our dogs in when these dogs start.
Because you hear them and your dog would go.
The whole
And
town.
they'll all just be barking at each other.
Yeah.
Anyways, I'm outside with my dog. He's always supervised. I don't let him bark. Then he hears all the other barks. I have a sad to watch my little dog because he gets upset and sad because he's hearing all these dogs, you know?
Tell me other ordinance.
We have.
I'm
the
reading it right
animal
now.
ordinance, yeah.
Is there kids noise or?
It's
There
a
is a noise
ordinance.
with dogs
More than 10
from
minutes long
9
or something.
PM to 6 PM, no more than 10 minutes at a time.
It's been, yeah, and I've even caught him at 3 o'clock in the morning, but I erased that video. My sister said I shouldn't erase it, but if you're at 3 o'clock in the morning, it's 6 o'clock in the morning, 5 o'clock in the morning.
What do you result to the county?
Huh?
Do I call the police? I don't know.
I mean, yeah, you should.
And instead, when I complain, he called the police on me.
Now you should call the police, I guess.
I know, is that what I'm supposed to do, call the police every hour they're doing this? I don't know what to do. I can't even sleep, because like, woo, 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 woo. All I hear is dogs everywhere I go now, because that's all I hear. Dogs.
Great addition to your list of things to do.
Frequently barking dogs on a regular basis, disturbing the peace.
Then my son visits at Christmas, he can't sleep because he hears a dog all day too.
Both inside and outside. A habitual barking dog is one observed to be barking for more than an hour a day for 2 or more days in a 7-day period.
It's all day, the dogs, it seems like, oh, it's just crazy. I'm watching a movie, I'm trying to read.
I would go talk to him. All I can say. See what happens.
You better catch him because I know he's getting married and he'll be gone for what? I think it's this week.
Or maybe
The 10th, they're getting married on Friday.
Okay.
But they've been around.
Yeah.
Yeah, I see them outside of the time.
I've been dealing with this for like 2 to 5 years, and I haven't said anything till today, because I'm just fed up.
they've been here that long.
Well, I know you had said something to me and we had talked a little here about them putting that hole in the fence
I remember them kids.
on your dog. Scared your dog.
Dog go.
Oh, and they got this
Brandon,
big
do we
chain
know
on the
what her name
dog,
is?
it's so huge, the chain is so big, I don't know if it's legal to
Karen?
wear that chain.
Karen.
But every time he runs in the yard, he slams my fence with it in the chain, but I ain't, you know.
All right, thank you. Something will be done. She just commented that she's gonna go talk to him. It's in the ordinance, so. Alright.
I think there were two issues. One was the excessive barking of a dog. The other one was the damage to the fence. I don't know if you're
Yes.
addressing them separately.
Oh, and
Well,
then
it's
they
the
tie,
same
then they
person.
tie the dog right next to my fence with the tree that tree is really hanging over my house, which is their tree. And to top it off, they tie the chain next to the fence when they know that the dog is going through it to bite my dog. But yet they tie the chain right next to the fence, next to my fence, where he's able to hit the fence, and it makes no sense to me. Then they put a pool right next to the tree so that the dog could dunk into the pool and it gets me wet. Top it off.
In behind.
You know?
Their
Yeah,
porch.
yeah,
Okay.
yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, it was right here.
Mhm. All right.
That fence is right
I
here.
know it's like,
Okay.
you know,
Right.
perfect.
All right, take a look.
Oh, you. did
Can
you
I see
catch
it
this
from
one? They
the
put a
alley?
Pool right next to my fence, so when the dog is tired of barking all day, he cools off by dunking himself into the water and it splashes me. The dog barks so much that he's tired and sweating, that he has to dunk into the water to release his barking.
I have no clue.
Can I see the fence from the alley though? Where
From
it's
the alley
broke?
here,
Okay.
you also can see it really, her house is here. If you look this way, you can
Okay,
see it.
all right. Good. You wanna talk about the use?
Oh, Zeb, did you have anything else on that, or are we moving forward?
As long as the, items are being addressed, I think Missy said she was gonna go talk to him, as the first, action. I'm
Yes.
good.
All right, so Corey and I met AEP, they called today and, or called us and wanted to meet about replacing the power lines and the poles and the locations of them down at the park. I'd sent you guys an email with the information once I had got that. So they have a meeting on Thursday. Their intention is to move all of our poles from where they're in the middle of the park with generators on them into the easement that is alongside the road. Their concern is that they feel like it would be safer. They're gonna upgrade the poles, upgrade the generators, the transformers. They're upgrading poles, transformers, and the power lines that are going to that. So then it would go all the way in front of the park alongside of the road instead of zigzagging through our park on both sides of it. In the easement line, there would be a couple trees here that they would remove in that process. One of them, Corey said, is thorns.
There's 3 right there.
By the,
Yeah,
It was-
that are about 5 inches long on it.
Like I said, it was the shade over the park or over the parking area, but, the lights they're getting, do you know if they're like the ones where they shine in the neighbors?
No.
Or are they?
We
getting
talked
thinner?
about that, and he said, they could put the LEDs on and they're more directional down.
Right.
So
Okay,
it wouldn't affect them, but Angie and I were talking, they said they could take floodlights and face them, into the
out
park.
over here,
Yeah,
Into the park instead of the other way, so.
yeah,
specifically so that way it would light up the park more, like he said, the splash pad in Leo. So it would actually give us more light than the ones that are in the middle of the park themselves are.
well, I know this one, the neighbors here were complaining that it was always shining right over there, so
Yeah,
that's
we
why
brought
I
that
asked, and it's gonna be, it's nice, it's not gonna be against them. Well, is this something we should make a motion on? For them to
To
continue?
move forward with it, yes,
That's fine.
because it is going to, they're going to be planning on having a meeting on Thursday and then moving forward with that in general.
Well,
So-
I will make a motion that, AEP continue on the Wild Cherry Park pole moving project
And the removing of the trees.
and the removal of the trees.
5 pole.
Before you vote on that, do you mind showing the picture at the camera? I remember reading the description before. I just wanted to see it. Perfect. That's all I needed to see. Thanks. I hadn't seen the picture. I'd only had the description.
Okay,
second that motion.
just to clarify, can you repeat your motion? I'm sorry, Randy.
I make a motion that we let AEP proceed on the moving of the poles at Wild Cherry Park
Cutting down the 5 trees.
and cutting down the 5 trees
I second that
along the
motion.
road. Okay.
All in favor?
Aye.
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 Okay, you are, okay, got it.
They did say that they're gonna remove, if they have to wait the whole tree and grind.
No,
Yeah.
At their cost.
We don't have to pay for any of it.
that's good.
We've already talked about that one. Oh, I got information for the deposit machine through the bank. I met with them yesterday. So it's, $850 for the machine itself. We have to order it through, Bank System Marketing. And then it would be, an additional $50 every month that would be fees from the bank. And then they sent me an email with, what what my computer has to be able to run the software and the, machine itself. And I have no idea if my computer will run it or not run it. I'm gonna email that over to Zeb and ask him. But that's what the information I currently have so far.
Okay.
So we're looking at maybe having to upgrade the computer. Possibly, but I want to make sure before I say that aloud. But we're looking at $850 for the machine itself and then $50 every month. And then if we do or don't have to upgrade the system. That is what I have so far on that.
Are we stepping away of getting an ATM machine in this area? For the public or? I mean, that
I
was,
don't care. If
that's
we
what
get
we were talking about as far as,
I don't care if we get an ATM, but I don't know how I would go about getting one.
well, we obviously have to get a hold of somebody, but I thought that's what we were talking about, to where you could deposit through the ATM machine and wouldn't have to go. But this is gonna do that, right?
This would do this, everything except cash.
Okay.
I
I know when we originally talked about it, it was something that would be good for us and good for townspeople to have a
Well,
available.
if this does everything but cash, it doesn't really fix all that. So that's why the ATM came into play, to take the cash.
If somebody wants to find out some information on an ATM, I'm completely fine with that. But I do believe that I can't, I will have to double check because I don't know that I can deposit the quantity of things that we get in an ATM that's not directly from our bank. So it'd have to be a Lake City bank. I'm pretty positive for me to be able to deposit there.
Okay.
And I would have to have a bank card, which our business account does not have a bank card.
Like a debit card type of thing.
Yes, I don't have a debit card for our bank account. I feel like that'd be highly,
Yeah. it's not
inappropriate.
right, Yeah.
we just have a credit card through them. So, I can talk to them about that too. I mean, I guess I misunderstood. I was thinking that I needed to find a card reader
Mhm.
that automatically deposited it through our bank. That's what I reached out about.
Okay.
So, that's the information I currently have on it right now.
Okay.
But, it sounds like somebody,
I mean, I guess, like I said, I was looking at the citizens, we got a big star on there, so this is a police area. If we had an ATM sitting out here, anybody who needs money would be able to go in here instead of go to the bar, because that's where the only other ATM is. So,
yeah, and I don't know why they took out the one that was over here, but,
because you got robbed if you,
activity.
the one that the bar has is an independent one, and we would not be able to make
Yeah.
deposits to our bank that way.
Right.
That's the only get
Right.
money out machine.
Okay.
So,
okay. But yeah, if you want, talk to the SED, see if this will talk to yours. Cause this would be the better way, cause you'd be sitting right there just getting it done.
yeah, I would only have to go to the bank for cash deposits, or if I had to withdraw money for something, specific reasons, things like that, but, that would make the checks deposited, like
Right
next
away.
day. I would have to keep them in a safe for so long, but I think they said 90 days on the meeting, like I have to hold the checks for 90 days before I can shred them.
Okay.
But that's the information I've been able to get so far, on that end.
That's the last thing.
So for our EDIT tax, we have to update our capital improvement plans, which we have talked about and done, but we never actually officially signed it. So it has our stormwater and pipe water line project and our road infrastructure projects that we are already currently doing. But if you guys could review that, we just need to pass and sign it so I can turn it into the county.
Is that something you could email or is that just the one you gave us just now? This one?
Can I, yeah, no, it has to be signed. It has to be adopted.
Oh,
But it's not a resolution or anything like that. It's just,
guess I was looking for a packet.
no, no, we have to do this, what is it, every 3 years? So it has our current projects that we currently have.
Yeah.
And, yeah, I mean, you guys can look at it. But what that does is, the CEDAT tax dollars that we get. It is saying that we are planning on utilizing it, so that way we continue to get those,
Okay,
tax dollars to us.
okay then.
Did Zeb receive?
What I do?
I did not email anything to him because I thought he was gonna be in class through the whole meeting, and I'm sorry about that, Seb. I
Okay.
thought you told me it was all day. I apologize.
I got out like right before
There
the
you
first meeting.
Okay. Okay.
Well, then I make a motion that we accept the DeKalb County Economic Development Income Tax Capital Improvement Plan for 2026 to 2028.
I second that motion. All in favor?
Aye.
Which one of you wants to sign it?
I've seen that document before. Not, I said I.
You have seen it before, yeah.
We only have one, right? We only
Yeah,
have
but
one?
you only need one signed, yeah.
I
He's
have
gonna
a
come in
couple
and-
more items.
Let's get over there.
Okay, go ahead.
I'm at the conference here at Purdue regarding stormwater drains, and there's this is day one, day two is tomorrow, but a lot of stuff came up regarding solar and data centers and ordinance updates around zoning and planning. So I'll draft something in the near future and bring that to the board. Seems like there were some issues that ordinances help resolve with regard to if you get targeted for solar and data centers. In addition to that, there is I think it was last week. Corey assisted me with his wire tracer. I think it was 2 hours in the morning on a Wednesday. I would like to pay for that, but I don't think there's any pay structure specifically for that. I think the only pay structure that's established in our codes or ordinances is around usage of a backhoe or equipment like that. But I'm willing to pay whatever the appropriate rate is.
I'd assume it'd be the same, right?
For rental, you mean?
Yeah.
Type of thing?
We just have it as $40 an hour.
Yeah.
All right, so Corey, can you verify that it was what the amount of time was? That way I can.
That's what you got on it, right?
2
That's
hours.
what's on the time.
Time sheet.
2 hours.
Time sheet.
All right, I'll make sure we'll get that invoice paid. Thank you.
Mhm.
Did you have anything else, Seb?
I don't at this moment.
Go ahead, Mary.
You do my report.
Do you want to do your report?
It's the first meeting and I'm ready.
Okay. Oh,
Thank you.
we skipped you, sorry.
We just jumped into meeting minutes
I
without you.
know you guys are.
Well, hold on now.
Okay, this is my planning committee update, as representative for the town of St. Joe. The DeKalb County Economic Development Meeting in June of 2026. The board hosted representatives of Zachary Real Estate. The program provided information relating to site needs for industrial and residential development, highlighting acreage trends and square footage. Quality of Place project for the land restoration update in St. Joe. I received cost estimates for Jefferson Bank restoration. I then forwarded this information along with design plans to our corporate interests. I am now at liberty to share that Indiana Michigan Power is interested in supporting the St. Joe Quality of Life land restoration project. This is a grant process by invitation. Looking forward, I am continuing to pursue grants through public and private entities. It is my intent to ensure financial sustainability, for this overall quality of life land project. Blueberry Ministry update, herbicide application is planned for this month, and the tree felling will continue in the fall. The Cow County Trails Inc. meeting of June 9th, 2026. Finalized details on the Trek and Trails ride on the 27th. It was a 5-mile and 15-mile trail rides were planned. Current planned trail was reviewed. A meeting is planned with landowners for the review of that trail and their input in this month. Respectfully submitted, Mayor Simmons.
Thank you.
Thank you. Oh, you took one.
Yeah, 3 more. There's no. Okay. There you go.
Did you give him his already, or do I need to make him a copy?
I took care of this meeting on the next day.
Thank you very much.
You're welcome.
I do want one of those sometime.
A map?
Mhm.
Okay, I'll just make a copy of it. No problem.
No? Just the report?
And I have a subject thing up to.
Okay.
In front of my house, my understanding is there is a fiberglass slide fiber.
Okay.
My sidewalk was destroyed when they moved my unit in there and set it in place. I hesitated till after the underground cable guys got done before I was concerned about it. Well, they're done. Now, who's gonna have to pay that $500 or whatever it is to put in their sidewalk? Hey, Marty.
When we do the water main project, your sidewalk will get fixed in the project, so just leave it alone.
They're not done with it yet.
Yeah.
Just leave it alone.
Cable guys aren't.
No.
They're doing water.
Water lines.
down through there.
Once we're
yeah.
finished, your sidewalk will get repaired.
Yeah.
Yep.
You still got another.
You're good.
I'm not going to have to pay for. the
No.
sidewalk.
Nope, you're good.
Thank you. We're gonna make all your 10 folks. That's.
You're good. Nothing to worry about with that. Ease your mind, okay?
Water department's gonna take care of all that. I just wanted to get it clear that I'm not gonna be seeing a bill for $600 for a sidewalk. I thought you were gonna ask about a flagpole. No, you're putting up a flagpole. Yeah, I'm gonna put up a flagpole. I don't know if there's no restriction of that. Is it? I think a 5-degree angle up front of my.
Nope.
Porch?
Nope.
Nope,
Okay.
you can do that.
You're 2 for 2.
Yeah, what's your next one? Billy. I used to like you. No, I just concerned, I mean, yeah, I made a financial, very nice deal when I sold my land and property in Colorado, but that's neither here nor there. If I'm gonna get a $500 or $600 walk bill for a,
No bill.
I wanna know it.
No bill.
I'll knock on your door and I'll hand it to you personally if you're gonna get it, okay? But you're not.
Thank you very much.
You have something else?
No. Oh, yes, I do. I'm sorry. Concord Fire Department gave me their water usage report. Can I borrow yours? In addition, we had received most of this previously, but in addition to what was previously reported in April, there was 1,500 gallons used for a fire truck. And in June, there was 500,000 gallons used for H2O op training. So those are in addition to what was previously reported for the beginning of the year.
I think that's.
We have a
That'll be fixed.
I tell you, yeah,
So it should be 50,000. All right, I'll add a 0 to that real quick. We got a typo, but we're good there. So I just wanted to report that I had received that and, that's the updated.
Actually, Andy, I'm sorry, 5,000. It's not 50,000 or 500.
I had 5,000 on here. Is that right?
It is 5,000.
Okay,
I'm sorry.
I'm going to edit that statement. It is 5,000 in June.
50 at first.
I don't know, maybe I did.
I heard 500 at one point.
I did too. I'm like really confused now. It's 5,000, okay?
$5,000 gallons in June.
And you're right, most of that is previous information I get, but if I'm gonna, if I'm here for some month, then I'm.
No, you're good.
Well,
I know where your last one ended, so I'm just reporting anything new. You're fine. I like this because then it just accumulates.
Okay, I got a question. Is there a possibility that after I pass, I'm gonna get right up here, if I could be transported from the church to the red road and a fire truck?
Like fire truck?
I don't know that that would be, us that decides that. There'd be some, let's talk after the meeting. We'll see what the deal is. How's that sound?
How was that safe?
Okay? Okay? We'll talk
I'm
about
sure
it.
they'll discuss it for you.
Yeah, we'll talk about it here after the meeting, okay, Marty? That wouldn't be a town decision, okay?
81 years old, so coming soon.
Understand.
If they do, I think.
You're old.
I don't know.
I'm just kidding. Corey?
So there's a couple issues with the water tower. I know Randy's had a couple
It's close.
alarms go off.
Mhm.
Think we got it figured out. There was a sensor inside the water tower shed underneath there that was
Shutting and letting it.
going wacky. And, Wes and I had determined that one night that we were down like a foot of water in there.
Mhm.
And, the pump house was displaying that we were low, but it was at like
6 or
Like-
7,
8 feet of water.
about a
So
6.
we had got a hold of Beal Anderson, and they're the ones that built that whole system that relays back and forth. He pretty much said that those sensors go bad. That was put in 2019 is what we wrote down inside of that box. I had checked it at one point, and it said it was at 8 something feet, and within 15 minutes, it had turned around and said the water tower was at 11 feet. So within that time, that's not possible.
Yeah.
We did have a couple times where the water tower overflowed due to it going off too. So Bill Anderson came up and they replaced that sensor, recalibrated it. So hopefully we're good. Pretty much I've been in contact with Misty telling her what's been going on. I don't know how much that sensor is. I just know that it needed to be done. Wes was in contact with Bill Anderson and getting everything squared away. So it was repaired. Hopefully we'll get it done. We don't have any more issues, fault alarms, or anything else go wrong.
Paperwork on that. See how long the warranty is on.
Probably not 7 years.
It's 7 years, probably 5 year. Got hit.
Okay.
Or communicating quite well with me through that whole melee too, so that I can be proactive as far as sources, mutual,
Where to go.
please don't drain the tower.
Mhm.
So.
Yeah.
Appreciate that. Helps.
Corey, were you
I
able to
had-
get anything?
Go ahead, Seb.
I have one more item. The Sunny Meadows Committee, I think, Billy got added to it. But, this coming Saturday, is that right, Billy? There's a open house there where,
Actually, the committee, the California, that's all been put on the snafu. There's a snafu and all that, so,
never mind.
yeah, you wanna, yeah, obviously, yeah, that, the whole, everybody, the public going through, the commissioners put a stop to that.
Okay, wasn't aware.
Yeah, they're just gonna, throw it all out. Kind of do what they said, like, they have a couple, like 3 or 4 items that are, the freezers and the refrigerators, the med fridges. They're gonna auction that off somewhere online, at an online auction, but the rest of the stuff, they're gonna have their maintenance go through and just dismiss it all.
Right.
Even the kitchen
You know-
tables?
It's a historic thing.
So if I hear anything more, I'm actually, waiting on a response back from Ron McDonald's house to set up a meeting, this week or next week. I have 2 reps from there gonna come up and chat with the committees of us before they go to the commissioners and present anything.
Thank you.
Oh. Cool.
The only thing I had is, hope you guys are all ready for next week. Pickle us.
This meeting is something else.
I'm ready.
Yeah,
I got extra green.
Where are they holding it?
I'm glad you're ready.
Where's the general area?
Behind the school, right?
All east?
Most all. of it,
Yes.
probably. Yes.
Everything back there.
I just saw some dismantling of the tennis courts, so I just was curious.
They're putting in pickleball courts.
And I was wondering,
Yep.
so,
Of course this week, huh?
How does it affect the,
It doesn't. We're not over there. We're on the asphalt. Or the grass this year. Were you able to get the prices for a foundation? You said you were gonna get quotes. So
No,
you could maybe do that.
No, I didn't,
Okay,
I think you guys just said as long as it didn't exceed $500.
right.
I do know they do have videos online for how to put them in. Maybe that'll help.
I'll let them know.
That's April spring. Okay, I have a question. It was brought to my attention that my neighbors, when they put their fence in, apparently was in our yard. So y'all made them move it?
The town's yard.
Who's in the
Yes.
town yard, yeah. 'Cause there
So
was an alley there, right?
I think there was an alley there.
there has not been an alley there since I've lived there, so I'm just wondering who's supposed to be mowing the jungle that is now there.
We'll have to look. I thought that alley was
It doesn't go through mine.
vacated like a lot of stuff.
you talking about to the west of you?
Yes,
Behind the garage right there?
yes. They,
Wait, you say behind, it's north,
well, north,
so
the
west.
house,
West.
but
Along the alley.
Well, I know it goes west, but I'm asking, and I thought he was going it.
well, my neighbor north of me, they at one point apparently had to move their fence, so there's that area that is tall grass. It's like, just this much, but it's like super tall now.
I just talked to the guy that goes west of you, and I was
Oh.
like, oh, it looks
So
like.
is that,
No, they did mow, they came and mowed.
is that the easement of the alley?
I have never done anything with it since the time I've been.
Marty, Judy's here.
I'm thinking,
I've heard this, fence
I
moving
think the
thing a
fence got
couple
moved
times.
because of the easement of the alley.
Well,
Try to find out if the alley's been vacated.
It must have been moved before me because I don't know any of this. I just realized that this is really tall and a resident brought it to my attention that it's the town. It needs to be,
Okay. We'll have
so,
to look because if it's the easement, if we look on.
Yeah, there was a house.
Whatever, if it's the easement, it's his. I think the reason the fence was moved because it's on the alley.
Even though.
okay.
And you have to be 4 feet back on.
I don't know, somebody needs to mow it.
Yeah,
That's for sure.
Just like me, I mow mine next to the road in between my
Yeah,
Well, it's right behind there, and so I don't know, my dogs keep trying to go to it, so I don't know what's in there now, but I mean,
If it's
It is, and if
vacant,
it's empty.
Allie's vacated, then
it's
the
that
property
big.
Owners
Okay.
adjacent to.
and I did see a
If
huge
Allie's
chunk of
not
concrete over there
vacated,
when it was
then
low.
they should be, we should be
But-
doing it.
I think either or. Could be us, could be them, within an easement. But I'm not sure. I think Beacon would show.
That's what I was telling her as far as what's
The
supposed to be there. Yeah. And I do believe when we were on the board, I think we moved it back because they were on the alley. And you can't be, I mean, you have to be 4
I
feet.
think the fence was.
It was next to a
Connected
shed.
to the garage.
It is,
but
it's
moved-
next to the
I
garage.
think it moved east and didn't go past that garage. I think it got pulled this way, not this.
The
way.
other way, okay.
So I think if anything, we need to look and see. Is it ours? Do we need to start?
Whose it is.
Yes.
Okay.
Something needs to be done with
I
that.
mean, if-
You want me to come down and look?
Huh?
You want me to come down and look?
Well, we still gotta figure out.
I've got people to mow it, but there's concrete in there, so don't just go gung ho.
What's the easiest way to get a jumble mowed down? That's how it's been on your property.
It's not on my property, but
I have one.
I didn't even know anything about that stuff, just.
More thing.
Sorry, maybe I.
That's okay.
was trying to get out of here.
No, I'm just,
Um,
got a major headache and. Then.
I think it's 514 Washington Street
Thank you.
on the alleyway. There's also another, I mowed it last year. I think it's right down from Dee's house, down that alley. It's
yeah.
really grown up really bad again this year. I mowed it down thinking that they might take care of it last year and they just grew back and now it's back. So I don't know.
Is that house that's up for sale or
I was
whatever?
gonna say,
Yeah.
did they cancel everything? Cause I put their trash out, not realizing it.
I don't
walked
know
through-
where we're even talking
It's
about.
right across from Davison's, it's Zeb's, Moore's, and then you got the house that all sided blew off in the alleyway. right
Yeah.
there.
But I was walking through the alley and their trash can was overflowing everywhere.
Is it a brown house or blue house?
It's
like
white.
gray,
It's
gray.
next to the guy that always wears
It's-
glasses.
Okay,
John
so-
Jay. John.
okay.
Across the alley.
So not John Jay's, the next one.
McCandlish.
Okay.
McCandlish Place.
I will have to look it up. I do not have, I have no idea. off the
Well,
top
there's
of
a sign in the yard.
They moved, no, that's not for sale though.
Oh,
That's,
it's
no.
I think that's the mowing company.
Yeah.
I think
Caleb was mowing, but they weren't mowing in the back,
No, they
so,
weren't
but you
mowing.
can't see in the alley, you can't see around because it's so tall.
Yeah.
But they,
I know what you're talking about.
But they
now that you
moved out
said
at-
that, because they have a big patch right there next to the, power line.
they
I
moved
just
out at
need the
night,
address and I will look up their account.
514. But I was told they moved out at night. And I just didn't even think about it and I put their trash out.
I will look.
And now I was like, well,
I
the
don't-
one's gonna need mowed. Carl said he mowed it once, but
I will find that out and get back to you.
okay. Did you get the
We're gonna
lift
be at the next.
or did you
meeting.
fix the
Yeah.
flagpole?
Almost being here.
Did we say to get the lift?
You said you were going to talk about getting,
Get a quote?
Thank you.
Yeah.
Lord.
I didn't know, we were forgot about that too.
It was down.
Lost it all and they have not made their bill.
Get more people there.
they have not?
Yes.
Well, it just made me a little eerie when they moved out at night. But
You always need more people.
Me too, but I walked by the front and their front porch is no longer hoarder
Well, you
like.
see that trying to fill up your board.
So I
Yeah.
assume they probably did, but I did put their trash out because it was overflowing.
Some services that have not.
Well, they haven't been there in a few weeks is what I was told.
You may have to find where we're doing it, so you might have more of them in St. Joe.
Nobody told me either. I just started questioning after I was like, why is there
They're not
trash
Republicans.
everywhere?
I think it's been.
I guess that's what we're looking for, independent or libertarian.
Okay.
Yep, independent counts too. And you might as well
Couple,
declare
3
it.
weeks, so it's quite a while.
I don't get it.
It's the first I knew of it.
Okay.
The reason I didn't get the quote, because I believe we discussed on getting a quote from Feasters to,
To see if they would help.
yes.
Okay. I think so, yes.
But if you want me to
What?
go that route, I can call.
Do you want, I guess we didn't really decipher, are we gonna, do you want me to just call, ask Feaster first? Or,
You can, to see what the quote is for that, and then what it's gonna cost for renting the lift, so we can get the applying for that stuff. Well,
We're talking about the cemetery flag, right?
yeah,
Okay. I was thinking for some reason you guys were talking about the lift for the pickle festival signs, and I was
No.
like, oh, I thought he was able to do that. Okay.
we never located those signs. So, but Lamberson? Right?
Landis.
No, the guy. Mentioned Feaster is good.
Jerry Landis.
It's his name.
No,
No,
there
the
was a
first
guy
one-
here.
there's a resident.
Yeah, I
He-
can't think of who it was.
His
Yeah.
last name is Lamberson, I thought.
Sorry.
I thought,
And he said he used.
they also had a
Right.
lift.
Yes,
Flag.
Landis.
Okay.
That's what we use for the other trees, right?
Yeah,
Yeah.
the ones on Third Street, yes.
Okay. But I will get a quote from Feaster and see, because he said they might like do it for,
Cause yeah, I remember now,
okay,
that he may just donate his time
so, yeah.
to the cemetery.
Okay,
And I think the rest of the discussion was I was just gonna go buy
the
the
pieces
stuff.
and see,
So we had
okay,
it here, and he
okay,
said, yeah, then we just go ahead and have him do it.
all right, then I will call and get a quote from. Do you have the stuff yet or no?
No, I can get it, it's just a drive up.
Okay, I will call tomorrow. And that's all I have to. All right. Did you have anything else? Sorry.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I would, like to ask to have the, well, what do we actually need to readdress it as my property at 517 Washington Street? On turning that into like a park rec area type deal. And then at the same time, I want to start moving forward and put the park in kind of the hedge fence that I showed you guys in those photos or in the picture. But once I get all said and done, I'd like to get a water hookup there. Now that being said, do I have to have a sewer hookup because I have water for a drinking fountain in the park? Or a fountain in the park
You would have to go to the sewer
and ask them?
and ask them. I don't
Okay.
think you will as long as you have,
There's not gonna be bathrooms, but like a drinking fountain for the kids to come up there, things like that. That way we're taking, we're bringing, and then after we get all said and done, I'd like to approach the town board. With offering you guys maybe a 5-year free lease. We'll talk with your attorneys once we get everything rolling with that. And I can have my attorney talk with you guys and we come up with some sort of where we would still take care of it, but it brings revenue into the town from the federal governments and the state governments. And we quit taking from the taxpayers. That's the main thing I want is I'm tired of paying so much in taxes for people to just waste my money that I'm paying 37%. So if that's what I propose to the town, but I would need a lead ran once we get to that point for a water fountain and or fountain like the church has over here, something to bring attention to the town.
Really, there's water there on.
I was just gonna say, there
Okay.
should be, yeah.
So
And we did put the permit in to get the steps done to the park,
that's what she was saying,
Yeah.
cause when we were talking about
Yeah.
that,
but we're not gonna do anything with the sidewalk yet. We'll wait
on that side of the street.
to bring it all the way from the old pizza
Yeah.
shop all the way down. But
and do we have any idea who owns or what they're doing or what the scuttlebutt is with the former pizza shop?
Someone purchased it.
they were supposed to start in the spring, but
They came in and have turned on their water and been paying their bill, but outside of that, that is the only thing I know.
Can you guys get their information public to be able to get to maybe acquire it from them.
Tom and I restored it,
Find out. Check the county.
and he sold it,
Who's next to it?
and
Then they sold it,
and
and now they sold it again.
I honestly don't know what was that, but Tom and I restored it,
Remodeled it, yeah.
and remodeled it and everything, and then, he sold it. My intentions were not to make, not necessarily go in competition with Matt Miller, but have somewhat the same
Gas
same
station.
situation that Matt's got.
Mhm.
And everybody's hoo-hooed that idea.
Well,
And I don't blame him, I wasn't trying to do something wrong for Matt
Run some gas, yeah.
or anything, it's just.
yeah, and that's all, in the long term, I've already spoke with Matt about, future, the 5-year plan, basically. He would be more than willing to manage and run that station. He's tired of owning. Most people get tired of owning and want to, because there's no piece stuff there. But our 5-year to 7-year plan is to put a full service retrofit, gas station there. We're pairing up with Seabird Oil out of Butler. They're gonna provide the tanks. And then so that way you guys have an idea of what we're wanting to do. Have a little park there. People can come, they can have, whatever, there'll be little benches and things there. They can get
It would be like a convenience store too, like we would sell.
some little things that Matt would be basically bringing his store down here, but not owning it. He can just run it, manage it, and then we have other people, backing
On that lot up there?
on those 2 lots, yeah, with the park, right next to the park. But it would be a full service, it'd be low light, low volume, it's not gonna be big canopy nothings, anything like that. It's for like we did with the diners, so bring the nostalgia back to St. Joe, bring these people into the town, which is bringing revenue to the other small businesses, as well in town and with the antiques and things like that. So it does bring, and then, if we could actually get somebody to clean a bank and put some, Leo is tearing it up down there right now with the riverside banking.
Yeah.
We need to take advantage of that. It's over now, but, we've missed it this year, but we need to plan a 2-3 year, and it's something that maybe the town can do. Talk to the attorney about, what the insurance wise would be, but why not the town rent out $10 canoes, $2.50 kayaks?
That's a lot of liability.
Well, that would, but they would sign off just like you going to, the jumping thing.
I was gonna
Oh.
say theme parks and stuff, you have to sign.
So it'd be something where you guys are bringing more revenue back to you guys and we're utilizing what we have here. We need to start utilizing to bring money in here.
The church controls so much of it under the table.
Do we have to bring up
Yeah,
white line?
Hardy, we're all right with the church.
Not ours to do.
We don't need to just say that we have.
It's either
to
the church or the Mason, huh?
We can. It's a commissioner's
Right.
spot to
They
fill,
can't say.
they've done that at their meeting. That's up to you. If you want to talk about it, obviously.
Do we need to go let them know? Did they let them know? Our email was a little bit late, so I just didn't know.
I have no idea.
Sure, yep.
Okay, I can ask Chris, I guess.
Oh, God.
I got the same email you did.
Right.
But
I didn't know if maybe he let you know. Okay.
Hey, when you go,
I
can feel out.
You can leave.
Thank you.
Have a good night.
You too. I make a motion that we adjourn the meeting.
Second.
All in favor?
It is 7:50.
Aye.
Did we ever, can we look at switching the land? Because I don't know what I know right now it's residential, but do I need to get it changed over to be a park?
I
Or
think
can a
you
park
need
be
to
residential?
fill out a permit and
Yeah.
bring it to the zoning
Right.
board. That's not discussed here.
Because the zoning board now is zoning,
I thought
In town and out.
In town, still went to the board.
no, it's,
No.
we're making this in
It all
town
goes
and
through
out.
the zoning
Goes
board.
through zoning.
Yeah.
Oh, good night, sir. See you at the next meeting.
Yes.
Thank you.
Everyone have a good evening.
Thank you, you too.
Right.